Hello all, welcome back to Battlestar Galactica Deadlock Resurrection. Of course, game operator and narrator Soul. We have us a very large engagement ahead of us. We're gonna take Battlefleet Gungnir, fully maxed out on ships, into an engagement against a fleet of 13,550. So this is going to be a little bit of a scrap. Now, in the last episode, we actually went ahead and unlocked a blueprint. And we didn't spend the time to actually look at it. This was the Taipan Squadron. So it's a retrofitted fighter design supposedly of Cobalian descent. Although it lacks the mobility of the Viper in a dogfight, the twin-linked heavy cannons provide substantial anti-capital strike capability. So squadron size is 4, damage is 1. But this is a fighter designed for anti-capital, so it's not good for dogfighting at all. Is it more effective than a Viper squadron against a capital ship? Absolutely. So that kind of comes down to a catch-22 of whether or not we want to unlock it. We do have 1225 requisition points, but we also kind of want to save up a little bit. The reason behind that one is either we want to unlock an Atlas carrier or save up and get the Jupiter 1. Reason behind this one is because we need to clean up our fleets a little bit. The Heracles is a good ship. It is terrible at fleet defense. And because it is designed to provide flak fields, it also loses out in DPS to the Minotaur. The last couple times we relied on the Heracles to really protect our ships and protect our fleets, the flak field has been insufficient and its speed has been too slow to move into position to do just that. So I think it's about time we start thinking about phasing these out, and that's unfortunate because there's like 2 of them on the board already. 2 right here. So eventually we'll figure this out. For now, we're going to transfer over a Adamant to BSG 75 to replace the Berserk that was destroyed, and bring it back up to fighting strength. Is it ideal? Absolutely not. But it is kind of what it is. I would like to fill these out a little bit better. Like, there's been I've been doing a little bit of thinking and focusing more on battle stars, getting those into the mix might be a better idea than relying a lot on other smaller ships. Now, the question is, you lose DPS. Yes, you get an impressive tank line and heavy artillery, which is great, but there's a catch-22 to every single fleet setup. So one way or the other, have to figure this out. But for now, we will jump Battlefleet Gungnir into literally hell, and hopefully this will be the last little bit of experience for Vulture, so we can get that additional 20 armor onto all facings of the capital ship. So in a Battlestar Jupiter 2, that's about, what, 160 armor, and you plate it up with some reactive plating. That's 200 armor with damage reduction on it. That's an impressive battle wagon. And that's kind of what we're looking for. Main tank. All right, for now, though, let's spend the Tillium to earn some Tillium. BSG 75. I'm going to hold off and see what pops up next for resource missions. As far as building ships, Jupiter 2 for Battlefleet Gungnir is 3 turns away. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but it's going to be rough, so let's get into it. This is the largest fleet we've engaged so far, so it's either going to be a whole bunch of small ships or potentially a whole bunch of capital ships. Either way, it's going to be a whole bunch of ships. And survey says, how much trouble are we in? A lot. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Well, isn't that an impressive number? All right. Vipers, we're going to need them. And best bet is to turn and burn and start throwing out debris mines as quickly as we possibly can. Because I have a really sneaky suspicion there's probably a lot of carriers in this group. Oh, Nelly, this is going to hurt a little bit. All right, bring him in.
Prepare to jump in 3, 2, 1. Dratus contacts. Cylons present at the LZ. Guess even toasters want to hear their name on the radio. Objective is to clear the network and anyone defending it, Commander.
Okay, well, let us get to work. Plating up on the Artemis, left side.
Launching drones.
Turn and burn.
I'm on it, Commander.
Make that turn a little tighter. Pediments. I actually want you guys...
Got it.
Turn and go up for a turn. The reason behind that is because I want to get some missiles out on these satellites.
Missile tubes prepped.
One on you. One on you. And hopefully the Artemis has time to turn and dive. One on you. Or else this is going to be very embarrassing when I hit myself.
Launching mines.
Very embarrassing. I think that double stacked them. That's right by me. All right. Let's see if we got our missile targeting proper. Nope.
Get every gun ready and bearing on
Almost. Okay, that's definitely a Phobos. Definitely Phobos. Okay, that's disconcerting. You guys boosted Minotaurs. I'm going to boost you guys as well. Everybody boost. We need as much distance between us and them as possible. I didn't launch any fighter craft.
Yes, sir.
Whoops.
Action station. Set condition 1 throughout the ship.
One satellite down. And we might not have a very effective debris field at the moment. Some are going over, some are going under. One more turn.
Yes, Commander. Got it. Yes, Commander.
And I need to still keep dropping on the plane, because they're dropping on the plane.
Weapons free and by the numbers, folks.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of fighters.
Fire control is warmed up and preparing solutions.
On the bright side, most of the satellites are gone. Stack that up and we'll turn a little bit more. Just to make sure all the ships go through it. Or all the fighters anyways. Celestra to turn.
I'm on it, Commander.
On the bright side, with us going into a nebula, guided rockets or missiles should not be able to lock onto us, but we'll see how that goes. Here, one more turn away. I can probably destroy this satellite network as well.
Are we just a traded blip to them as well?
Set condition 1. I repeat, set condition 1. This is not a drill.
Of course, it doesn't stop torpedoes. Vipers, you're gonna have yourself a problem here. That field is setting up. Move the Vipers away. Artemis, stop boosting. Full defense. Yeah, Celestia will get you turning too.
So say we all. Yes, Commander.
Let's see what we can do here. Put the adamants on full defense. Are we going to catch any of our own squadron in the flak field? Probably going to catch the Celestra, so this should be interesting. Get our drone switched around. Here we go. I didn't activate flak.
Missiles incoming.
Plating is taking a pounding, sir.
What an amazing person I am. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Bad enough it's going to be a rough fight. Excuse me while I go ahead and make things even more difficult on ourselves.
Got it.
Okay, black is up. Yes, yes. Good.
Target 34562. Firing on target.
All right, Vipers. They're coming through the flak field or the debris field and getting heavily damaged. So kill as quick as you can, I guess.
Confirmed squadron target.
This is going to be rough.
So say we all.
Bogey in my kill slot.
Optimizing firing solution.
Watch your six.
There's a Revenant. And Vipers. The squadrons approaching are damaged. We're about to lose a squadron. It's going to be anybody's game. Anybody's game and ours to lose.
Got it.
On the flip side, looks like everyone's going for that Artemis. So I could actually cancel this flak field. You get your artillery guns on this Revenant.
Get him.
Friendly squadron is dark.
Take it down.
Hostile unit identified.
Two Revenants. Alright, second Battlestar is still being targeted. Come on, Vipers. Celestra. He is taking hits. Got the bombers and the Revenant about to focus on him. So your armor. I don't know if you're taking top armor. Looks like left armor. You got ablative, you'll be fine for at least one more round. Adamant, so I want you to throw missiles at that guy. Get around the flak field.
Switching guns to match.
Sorry, Battle. Full attack those. Fire at will.
Stop it.
This is actually working out pretty well. How we doing, Vipers? Probably about ready to lose another squadron. But we might actually be winning the air war. Which is great. Yeah, you're being focused by a whole lot of people. That Revenant is about to be a problem.
I'm on it, Commander.
We're going to drop down just a little bit. So Artemis is going to slow up. Everybody focus the Revenant.
So say we all. Missiles incoming.
Reloading.
Friendly squadron is dark.
Adjusting shot by .15. Fire.
That's a nuke. And it looks like they've switched targets again. Nuke is coming this way. That set of torpedoes. Looks like it's coming for the... Ooh, man, Artemis. Sleep there. Right side. Vipers! Oh, buddy. You have no idea how happy I am to see that you guys became out victorious. Ignore the bomber. He's going to die in flak here very quickly. Now I'm going to make an educated guess here and say those torpedoes won't get here in time. Or won't get here this turn. So I will be fine. We go one more turn without raising my flak field. What is going on here? Ah, right, experienced ships. That's why there's a little bit of a disparity here in how these ships are moving. Some are a little faster.
Yes, sir.
And if we don't get these guns off the board, your left side is going to be in trouble. But with the Revenant gone, I'm going to say we will be fine. Minotaurs, focus that target. Adamants, you already have your targets. Gonna have you whip missiles at that guy.
Firing solution is online.
I made an assumption that these guys would not fire, or they were going to fire to him, and they completely proved me wrong, so flak up. On the bright side, this Arachnid just lost his friend. Minotaurs, how's your armor? Good. This is getting patched. I could use a patch. But right now, it looks like we're good. And there are multiple nukes coming. So either there's those fancy Argos in the back, or everyone has a nuke. I don't know which one's more disconcerting.
So say we all. Yes, Commander.
Elements will start turning away.
Got it.
Vipers, absolutely go for that guy.
I need flak
Hostile
reload
unit
now.
identified.
What is that, Hydra? Yes, sir. And another Revenant. Okay, the Revenants are going to be a problem. They're grinding away our armor.
Got it.
That Hydra's a problem too. If we can go over the fields, that'd be great. That's going to be questionable right now. There's a nuke in the air. Can't drop flak field. Understandable.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. Celestra, how's that armor? About to fail. Balance it on a knife edge here. Too many nukes in the air. Can't make any turns.
Keep that flak wall up.
Not today.
Hydra down. Revenants incoming. And let's balance on a knife edge here. And Vipers are now tangled with more Raiders in the rear. It's fine. There's a Gorgon. Revenant, how's your armor? Pretty much untouched, but we've got 2 or 3 adamants locking their missiles on you, so might be good. You have incoming guided missiles as well. Those will get here. All right. Focus fire, focus fire.
I'm on it, Commander.
One shot. Just give me one good shot.
Artemis is taking damage.
I'm committing.
Okay, good news. The guns are silent and we can patch this Artemis in peace. Now that we can just sit behind some flak walls. So that's good. This Gorgon is boosting one of the Raider squadrons and it is ripping our Vipers apart. You have no armor there. Let's get that patched. We are down to half our armor supplies. Good to know. Adamants, I won't let you go. Oh. We'll split you up a little bit better then. I'll have to keep an eye on that for maneuvering. But we will get some missiles out on the Gorgon. Help the Vipers out at least a little bit. Repatch the armor on the exposed Artemis. And slowly begin our turn in to engage those capital ships in the rear.
Yes, sir.
I'm inbound on your starboard, 7 high 10. It's gonna take more than that.
There's another Hydra. And more nukes! These are all Argos. There are 4 Argos here. That's okay. If they want to keep on throwing munitions at us, I am perfectly fine with that.
I'm on it, Commander.
Adamants get behind the flak line again. Other 2 are one more turn away. So I would like to get that Hydra.
Missiles incoming.
Ooh, some are getting through. That Gorgon has the drives on overdrive. And we are... Clearly we're too aggressive at our angle here, so we'll just... turn away a little bit.
Yes, Commander.
You're not being targeted. You can certainly get you to full attack. Minotaurs. It's him. You guys can focus him. More munitions out on that Gorgon. Armor plating is holding. Hopefully that nuke doesn't slide through. Hydra down. There's a base star back there. Wonderful news. Okay, let's get eyes on everybody. Do not get too aggressive. Well, I called that one. All right, some are getting through. You have armor. Oh, we are running low on armor. Yeah. Argos, 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 and I'm going to say either Argos or Base Star. Can't recall if I saw that thing throwing nukes at us or not. Dicey.
So say we all.
No, you can focus on the Argos, please. And it looks like everybody's going for the lead Battlestar, so we can cancel flak. Get our artillery guns singing.
I'm on it, Commander.
No weapon currently in range.
Got it.
Don't want that Gorgon.
Missiles incoming.
Come on, rip its armor apart.
Combat console.
She's getting in range of her guns. You got one more turn before you fire again. You got one more turn. You got one more turn. Same with you. And I'm going to assume whoever that is probably got one more turn as well.
So say we all.
Okay. The armor's starting to get shaved. Nice and easy. We'll slow up a little bit.
So say we all.
Vipers, give me eyes on the guy over here, please.
Combat console.
Oh, Gorgon wandered too close. That's all right. He's dead. So, there is actually a real problem here. Space Star's ready to fire. Everyone's pretty much ready to fire again. I do not want these guys to collapse on us at the same time.
Yes, Commander.
If I have to turn to make it happen, I might have to. Okay, so now just fired. You have another nuke.
Yes, sir.
Vipers, get in here. So I'm going to do something a little bit reckless. I know, because it always works out so well.
Yes, sir.
I'm actually going to break these guys away. Just so they can fully engage this base star while we try and draw fire with their other Artemis. And again, I'm going to go very slow. Keep putting armor plates on there. We are still at 120. So they actually haven't burned any. That's good. Adamant's going to boost, and hopefully if this guy with his nuke decides to take a shot at the Adamants, they can actually put this base star between the Argo and themselves and maybe nuke this guy. If not, then it's going to be a very, very hard call. Get those Vipers back in time to stop a nuke from destroying one of our Adamants. Seeing how that nuke launches towards the end of the turn, we should be good to have our flak down. So we have artillery on this base star. There's a lot of shoulds in that one, I know. Okay, well, immediate problem. Immediate problem. I no longer have that shield I need. So the Adamants have to swing back around. Or I set the Vipers to guard the Adamants. We boost ourselves a little closer.
Yes, sir.
You could focus fire on that base star. Start targeting that Argos. I knew you were gonna whip him at me. Ah, here comes that nuke anyways. That's good. Alright, Adamants. Stop boosting. Armor's taking hits. How are you? Your armor's taking hits too, but this Argos will be dead next turn. Sure, we're still good. You're gonna slow up.
Yes, sir.
Same with you. All right. Okay, let's turn and save the command ship. You don't have a nuke yet, which is perfect. You just fired. You need to keep your flak up. Let's get that base star down. Adamant's boosting again. Trying to get in range. I should be able to engage the Argos next turn. I think this base star's dead this turn. Oh, yeah, bud. There we go. Vipers are still guarding the Adamants. Your missiles out. Focus fire. There we go.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to get your flak field back up. Because there's a nuke there.
No toaster's gonna do me like that. Not today.
That got a little messy.
Alright, he hasn't fired the nuke yet. Flak is up, and Vipers are on guard.
So say we all.
Make sure that you are protected in case he decides to try and one-shot somebody right at the very end. Armor's holding. Great news. Get you guys into a full attack mode here.
We've got them now.
Reaching. Bingo.
Missiles incoming.
They never stood
Had enough time to throw torpedoes out, but no nuke. Beautiful. Well done. And there's just the... the one satellite left that I couldn't get the chance to destroy the entire fight. No weapon currently in range. That's understandable. All right, it's a race to see who does what.
Yes, sir.
Artemises, you can turn off your flak. Heck of a job, lads.
That's what you get, frackers.
All right, let's bring our people home.
We have a race to see who does what first. Will they get there before the Vipers?
This is actual. Cleanup command confirmed.
I don't know if they get... Guess we'll find out. Oh, guns first. There you go. Done and done.
Marks are dark, and broadcast is offline. Hard to believe people would listen to that nonsense, let alone believe it.
I love how it wasn't enough for Vulture to get to rank up on that one. That's a lot of experience, but it just wasn't enough. All right, replay incoming.
Tratus marks attack. Get every gun ready and bearing on the hostiles.
Weapons free, prepare for engagement.
Fire control is warmed up and preparing solutions.
Are we just a Dratus blip to them as well?
Set condition 1. I repeat, set condition 1. This is not a drill.
Action stations, action stations. This is not a drill.
Plating is taking a pounding, sir. Target is 34 by 62. Firing on target. Bogey in my kill spot.
Optimizing firing solution.
Get him, get him! Tin can on my tail. Take it down, take it down.
Switching gun to manual.
The secondary battery. Full attack those. Fire at will.
Crap! Got him!
Reloading. Cryptor! I'm taking hits!
Adjusting shot by .15. Fire.
Firing solution is online.
I need flak reload, now!
Keep that flak wall up.
Not today, Tracker. Not today. One shot. Just give me one good shot.
Turkey right, 4 through 3. I'm committing. I'm inbound on your starboard, 7 high 10. It's gonna take more than that.
Escort priority 1 still online. Escort clearance zone intact. Priority 1 is in safe hands.
Escort clearance zone is active. No toaster's gonna do me like that. Not today.
That got a little messy. We've got them now.
Reaching. Bingo fuel.
They never stood a chance. That's what you get, frackers.
All right, let's bring our people home.
This is actual. Cleanup command confirmed.
We're a little burned up, but not bad for absolutely forgetting to raise the flak fields on that first torpedo assault. Not bad at all. All right. Sometimes it feels like the juice just ain't worth the squeeze, eh? Yeah. We're looking at repairs. 168. Not bad. Not bad at all. We'll get that patched up immediately. And that leaves us with 1,725 RP. Which do we want to do? And yes, there's a reason why I haven't grabbed the Taipan yet. Let's be absolutely real here. Vipers are good for any situation. They are. The Taipans, terrible at anti-fighter, good against capital ships. They have their role, don't get me wrong. Like say, for example, instead of having, anytime you want to switch in a Taipan squadron, you got to switch out a Viper squadron. Which I don't think is a very good idea. Me personally, anyways. Slots. As far as I'm aware, I haven't unlocked these yet, but then again, we have a goal in mind. Thus, the lack of spending RP at the moment. Just saying, Jupiter 1. It's a very good Battlestar. But that's also the other thing that we were thinking about having Battlestar Battle Line that works similar to what we just had in this episode, where one or potentially two Battlestars are handling the incoming fire, and the other two Battlestars are free to absolutely shred any incoming enemy. It doesn't make them perfect, but if you have the Jupiter 2 and the Jupiter 1 taking care of threats, then the Artemises can focus down whatever's coming in. Now, is it easy to get swarmed? Absolutely. So you have to be very careful with how you approach it. But it's a thought. It's a potential build. That's 8 squadrons of Vipers with Raptor support if needed. Never know. It's a wonderful idea every now and then. I'm not going to talk about how 2 Jupiter 1s and 2 Minervas make 8,000 points. It's not worth it. Like, the Minerva is a glass cannon. At least with the Artemis, you get 20 more armor per side, so there's at least a little bit more survivability in that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. It's a little bit of a long one, but a pretty neat spin on tactics, I think. I know. I lose random ships for random encounters, but like on the very big ones, we get to walk away flawlessly. I don't fully understand it myself. In the meantime, if you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to hit all the YouTube buttons. If you want to support the channel at all, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment on down below. Every little bit does help. In the meantime, stay safe, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, all.
position is screwed. Give me manual controls now.